Alright everyone, we are back. Me and KenMeister on the last part of Marvel vs. Capcom 1 here facing off against Venom and Captain America sporting the Captain Mexico outfit.
You know, this is actually the first
Yeah.
time I've ever seen Venom outside of his costume in like any capacity besides the movies.
No, yeah. I remembered also uh, it was really rare for them to add Venom in this game
Also, he's
and
so
stuff.
fucking
A
huge.
lot I
This sprite is so fucking huge. What the hell?
Yeah, that's how big Venom is, and compared to like comic books and like, well, not compared to the movie because they casted like a really scrawny guy. But yeah, Venom is supposed to be really huge in comic books and TV shows and the cartoons and stuff.
Um, speaking of that, I know this is the worst segue ever, but do we want to talk about the metagame or the tier list or any of that shit?
Oh shoot! Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. All right, so Ryu in this game is still a mid tier, but they do kind of nerf him a lot in this game. But he does make up for it for like a very special ability, and this is just an excuse not to add Ken and Akuma like in previous games. Is where he has the ability to have the same move sets as either Ken or Akuma. I believe if you press, I think it's halfway circle, and then medium kick, and then no, I think it's medium punch for to switch for Ken, and the other way around is in the same way, just halfway circle, and then high kick to for Akuma pretty much, and he has pretty much the same movesets. But this is where they pretty nerf him down apparently. But coming to Marvel's Capcom 2, he starts becoming low tier and just very slow
Is it
character,
is
and
it
it's just very ashamed what they did with Ryu.
is it a frame data mobility kind of thing, or like punish gain like nerf, or like do you notice?
It's sort of dropping the frame rate because he does become really slow, and then he doesn't really handle himself against turtles as well.
So
So that's
basically, he
just
can't get in.
yeah, pretty much. He can't punish at all. So unfortunately, it's a shame what they do to Ryu in the Mars Capcom games
Oh,
when
trust me,
he's
I
supposed to
have.
be like the poster boy for them.
Oh, trust me, I know how it's like. I know what it's like to deal with turtling, and it's not fun if I play a character that can't approach against those. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I really don't like using Ryu when it comes to like online matches or anything. Mostly I'll just, use top tier characters if anything. But yeah, speaking of top tier, Captain America is actually a like literally one of the best in this game and stuff.
Really, his
If
range
not
doesn't.
probably
His range doesn't really impress me, is it? Or well, besides that kick, but like, it seems like his shield bashes or whatever don't seem to have too much range, unless it has something to do with his assists.
well, since this game doesn't have the assist, um Captain America really makes up for it for like his punish game because he really does have a good punish game in this game. Compared to him in Marvel's Capcom 2. Unfortunately, Captain America does drop a bit in Marvel's Capcom 2. I think he becomes
Yeah,
like a mid tier if anything.
yeah. I was about to say you
So
never
yeah, but
see like Captain America at all in like the modern like Marvel vs. Capcom games. It's kind of weird.
yeah.
Same thing with Spider-Man. Like we don't even see him in like the later games either. Like holy fuck, all these characters that are like super popular are not actually good at all. And like to a
Yeah,
degree.
yeah, it's just I really don't get what happened. Like, you know, I think they focus more on just like the lesser known characters. Like,
Meanwhile, like you have fucking weirdos like Cable and Sentinel for top tiers and two, and it's like,
for real,
okay.
dude. Oh my god, just that. And it's crazy because there was like rumors of them adding Sentinel back in this game, but unfortunately, because a lot of they did say that I guess it did really break the game, so they just added him as a assist me character for the final boss of the game.
Speaking of assist me, that's foreshadowing for how broken Storm's going to be in the next game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Storm. Yeah, we'll talk about the tier list on Marvel's Capcom 2
She's
more
a
in
campy
depth,
motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
for real. She is just something else. Her, Sentinel Cable, it's just really ridiculous. But yeah, here, yeah, I'm telling you, freaking Captain America has a great punish game in this game. That final justice just, oh my gosh, it takes out so much damage. But anyway, here defeated Morgan and Spider-Man as we now reach the final boss of the game. And oh my gosh, whew, what is there to speak about the final boss? Well, his name is Onslaught. For those who don't know who Onslaught is in the comic books, he is the incarnation of Professor X's nightmare. Pretty much the emergence of him and Magneto. And he's a really huge guy. He literally spawns sentinels in this game, and trust me, this is like a foreshadowing of the next game because the sentinels in this game is just ridiculous. And Onslaught, the way to defeat Onslaught, you have to choose at least really good assist me characters in this game. I do recommend either Psylocke, Juggernaut, or
I'm Juggernaut.
yeah, just pretty much characters that know how to charge. So I do highly recommend either Psylocke and Juggernaut. But that's and then here is his second form. The only way you could hit him is hit him in the head. And my gosh, he has so many moves that could take him out and stuff. Let's go, Ryu. Come on, let's do this.
Oh hey, it's
But
not
yeah, I
Apocalypse.
also want to be careful with his mighty hand. Jesus Lord. And then really recommend him like previous games. I did mention the Shoryuken to the Shinko Hadouken to the head. It really works for him as well. So yeah. So there we go. Defeated Onslaught pretty easy. Master, aren't you out of breath yet? You still have a lot to learn, Sean. Ryu created special moves through this training. Really? Is that true? Of course. Why don't you ask him to train you? Yes, sir. Ryu, please be good to me. That sounded so wrong.
I was about to say this whole slew of text I'm reading. I can't even sit there and like say it out loud without thinking to myself, "Wow, this sounds really awkward to say."
For real. But anyway, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. But it is not over for the marathon. For now, we reach Marvel's Capcom 2. To be honest with you guys, it's going to be quite a challenge because I need to find a good emulator that emulates I need to find the Dreamcast emulator actually that'll emulate good on Marvel's Capcom 2 without having it glitch and stuff because Marvel's Capcom 2 does have 3D rendition stages and I don't think any emulator will hold it and stuff. I mean, unless they do bring it back in the store and PlayStation stores or the Xbox store or
They don't have it on
I don't know.
PS4.
They didn't have it for the PS4, they had it for PS3 and Xbox 360. But I think since Capcom lost the licensing rights to make Marvel games, again, they pulled off any like Marvel versus Capcom related games out of the stores. So yeah. But since they brought back Marvel's Capcom 3 and
I mean, I don't
since
blame
they
them for having this issue. Like, Marvel's all over the fucking place. Like, you have like maybe 3 or 4 different companies or so that own like the rights to make movies for the different
Yeah,
franchises
right.
associated. Like, you have
Yeah,
Disney, you have Fox, you have shoot, I'm trying to think of one other one.
Fox, Sony, the ones that they own the rights to Spider-Man, the movie rights to Spider-Man. They own Lucasfilms, the guys who made Star Wars and Indiana Jones. They pretty much own everything. So I mean, unless for some reason Capcom just happens to Disney happens to like buy Capcom, maybe we'll get more than that.
I mean, this is the same company that said, "Oh, hey, it's okay for us to have EA make our Star Wars games," but you know,
Man.
I wouldn't like trust them to make any good choices with that anytime soon.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna have to find a good emulator for the Dreamcast, if anything, since everyone says that that's the better version. In my opinion, I actually just prefer like to play it on the. I like to play it on the arcade better instead of consoles because it just makes it. I mean, the loading times is just really. But anyway, this has been the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been MrESPNozaX.
KenMeister LP.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys on the next one.